Hi, we're back. We do more things. As Streamtime says, we're doing the boss of Power 6. Well, after this last day of time to spend doing something.
What shall we do? Here we go. What do you think? I'll ask you again some other time. Well, all right then. I see stories online about, however, I believe some of the past my father always. Hey. We have proof now. Come on. It's almost time for Aiko's shift to end. Let's wait for her in front of the shop.
What are you on?
Hey!
Shutting down another girl. That's what it's gonna be, isn't it?
Well then.
Yo. Okay. I guess that's fine. All right. Sounds good. Okay. Alright, which one? Alright. Sounds good. That's what you're choosing? You like it? Some enthusiasts like heavy guns. There are companies who use heavier plastic in their manufacturing process, but that one? Sure thing. Come again.
Okay.
Wow, really only one thing from. I actually should do some.
Come on.
I think I'll leave resist then, because it doesn't seem like it's getting any better. In theory, pure luck. Let's do machine was level up again.
Hey. All right. Actually.
No.
Wait, hold on.
Yep. But now, let's carry out our plan.
Catchy's is going. This is stupid.
I don't know. Hey. No.
Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Oh, it's time. Do the boss, and then we got a lot of story to roll through. Oh, it's also Thingo's last day.
Ah. Good morning. I know this is last minute, but if it's possible, could you come and see me during lunch today? Glad to hear it. I wanted to discuss something with you, since it'll be our last chance to do so here. Yes, my time here at Shujin is coming to an end today.
Sucks
It's
to
quite a
suck.
sad affair. I do have a farewell speech to give the school at morning assembly, but I'd also like to speak with you individually. Considering the occasion, lunch is on me. I'll have something special waiting
Will it
for
be
you.
on you
So
or
you look
on
forward
you?
to that. I'll see you later.
That's bad.
Dr. Mark
Fucking,
is
why did I
really
even think of
leaving.
that?
It's
Anyway.
already been half a year, huh? That sure went by fast.
And finally, we would like Dr. Maruki to share a few last words.
Well,
Well, if you
Good morning, everyone. As the Vice Principal has mentioned, today marks the end of my tenure at Shujin Academy. Over the past several months, I've come to learn about all sorts of conflicts that you students have faced this year.
it's a shame we'll never have.
Studies,
I will never hear this person's voice acting in any new game again.
But before I leave here, I want to offer you a
Like,
final
I enjoy his
piece of
work
advice.
at with Maruki as well as
If your
Fern
situation ever
Ferdinand
becomes
from
too
Three
painful to
Houses.
endure, remember, it's okay
He's
for
probably
you to
got. He's
escape.
probably in a bunch of other games that I don't know off the top of my head.
I don't want a single one of
I
you
should
to
look
think
into
that
that at some point.
unfair reality you've been forced into is the only one that you have to live. What I'm trying to say is, even if your life is full of worries, it's best for you not to obsess over them. Your existence in this world is an amazing miracle. You deserve to spend your days in happiness. I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible, even after I'm long gone. Ouch. I guess things don't always pan out like you expect. Well, that's it. Thank you for having me here this year. Good luck to you all.
Dr. Mark.
Dr.
I wanted to thank him personally, but it may be best to hold off on that for a bit. I doubt we could get a word in edgewise anyhow.
Thank you for coming here. Since this is about to be my last meal at Shujin, I've brought the best lunch ever. These tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I first came to the school. I'd always passed on it due to the price. But today is special. Not only that, I ordered the deluxe bowls for us.
Ooh, fancy.
Well, you've got to be at least a little lavish on occasions like this, right?
Hey, look, everyone's glasses are fogged.
Too bad I can't see anything now. I'm so glad I splurged on that. Upscale dishes like that really do taste incredible. I wish I could just get lost in this bliss forever. Well, now that we've finished our food, let's get down to business. First off, I have quite big news. My paper's done. I've mentioned this before, but still, this is truly thanks to you. Had you not shared your experience and insights with me, this paper never would have been completed. Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin. And as a phantom thief as well.
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking
Why
about.
don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there? You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice.
No
They
way.
infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target. A reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes. By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently altering their target's cognition. That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart you induce in your targets. Well, I did pour my heart and soul into this research for a number of years. To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April, when I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you students. I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality like I'd mentioned. You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san were with you? Takamaki-san appeared to be extremely exhausted.
Thanks.
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr. Kamoshida had his change of heart. Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely affiliated with Mr. Kamoshida in some way. At that
Really?
point, I was already half convinced that you were involved. I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you. Well, I've been researching cognitive science ever since I was a grad student. For years, I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition so I can help address their pain and despair. But, for certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged in academia. Despite that, I continually pursued evidence that my hypothesis is correct. It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my research if I were to have your assistance. That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, I didn't want you to take it the wrong way and suspect my motives. But I think that's everything I'd kept from you. Does that change your opinion of me?
Well, we made a
A
deal.
deal, eh? Well, I'm awfully grateful you see it that way.
Really?
And just so you know, I have no intention of telling anyone about this. If you don't believe what I'm saying, you're free to change my heart as you like.
Why would I do that?
Thanks to you, I finally know what I need to do. I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place. Though, it'll likely be through different means than how the Phantom Thieves reform members of society. Indeed. You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself. Although it's not like this is the last time we'll see one another, still, thank you for everything up to this point.
I am thou, thou.
Anyway, and that is semester 3 secured.
All right.
Oh, January secured.
I sincerely hope that one day, at the end of that path, I'll be able to aid you as well. Even if you just considered it to be meddling in your affairs. Whoops. Looks like we're out of time. We'll meet again though, right? That's right. Hey, It's nothing. Best of luck to the both of us. See you around.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Wheeling.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
Huh?
Everyone here is a witness.
I was just joking.
I was just joking.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you. I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method, no matter what she asks. I'll tell her I don't know anything.
She doesn't know.
But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
Is that really the only way?
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yup, got it.
Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed.
Dismissed? What if I didn't want to be dismissed? Wait, hold on. Stuff's happening.
Okay.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense! They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Whoa, whoa, calm down, crazy lady.
Let's do this fair and square.
That's a cut into all time.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card. I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and...
And you're off the case.
Stand by? You've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes, I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Okay.
Oh, to the sleep.
Now then.
Should have saved, but we'll be fine, right? I don't know how this is gonna go.
The day's cut.
What of the calling card, Makoto?
I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden.
Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know.
It'll be all right. I want to save my sister, no matter what. Is everyone decided? All's well that ends well. So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team. Alright, Joker. This is the Phantom.
It's showtime.
I'll just add this.
Let's go.
Now you know that we're out there.
Do you have a moment?
Yes!
What is with Twitch chat and just pretty much every stream, at least one person comes in with a bot going, "Get free viewers here."
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle.
Now, why don't we begin?
What?
This?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games. We ain't following your damn rules.
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now come at me.
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone.
Be on alert. How's it going? Well, we're about to do this boss fight with only Joker, so we'll see how it goes. And I'm going decently. How's people's going? Oh, that's right. I started her ring finally. Yeah, you gotta double check these things. Yep, that's expected.
May the best
Not surprised.
What the? Now let's play a game of roulette. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here.
We already told you. There's no.
That's fine by me.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
We don't hit her. I know what the penalty is, and I'd rather not.
That's not right.
You will predict which pocket the now. The time.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. We should go along with the game.
I agree.
Well. Have you made your?
See, you're. Let's catch her in the act. Have someone snipe the pocket when you're in charge of.
May the
So who's
best
gonna be
player
sniping?
win.
Absolutely no one, because it's just me. Ah.
Stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must.
Very well. Time. Well.
I'm just not going to do high risk bets because it's not worth it.
May the best player win.
You know, I haven't actually thought about how I'm meant to get through this first stage. I just believe that at some point the game's going to do something to realize that I can't get past this section and will, I don't know,
Very well.
help
Time
me?
to make your-
I don't know how this is going to go. I'm just going to go with it until something happens. Because I assume the game will auto move on at some point. Because I can't expose the cheating. I don't have a second person to shoot it. Oh no, 6,000 yen, that's fine. That's annoying. Do 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 do.
Very well.
That's annoying. That's a
May the
lot
best
to
player
lose.
win.
But considering... Oh, really betting more SP? Drink more drink of coffee.
Using it.
Tasty. It's a week-old coffee.
Well,
But hey, it works.
have you made?
I'm gonna do something, right?
May the best player win.
Surely. Nope, not yet.
This one.
I don't know if it's actually gonna do anything.
Very well.
I'm just gonna
Time to
see
make
what
your
happens.
bet. Well. Have you made your? May the best player win. Ah, in that. This is your penalty.
Joker, are you all right? What?
Those who cannot. Very well. Well.
Oh, that might have been a mistake when it says HP. Oops. Yep. That was silly. I should have seen that coming from a mile away. I think I need to hit her once to trigger the penalty thing. I know their stuff.
May the best player win.
But do it when it's not betting HP, so I'm fine. So don't do it here. Do it. Hopefully the next one will be money or SP.
Now let us play a game of roulette.
Don't freeze game. Not appreciated.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette.
I
What should
will
we
just
do?
wait here for a moment.
Well,
Be careful, considering the entire tutorial on how to bet the odds here is literally useless because of cheating. Man, look, it landed in our red pocket. Wait a minute.
Really? Let's have some. You're in.
may the best player win.
I got no one to snipe, so I guess we'll go for the hit because then the penalty should be fine.
Super move. Ultra.
Yeah.
Cheaters get punished.
Joker, are you all right? What?
Those very well. Have you? May the best player win.
Oh, yay, SP. Yo, let's gamble. Don't know if we're really gambling. We're actively just gonna lose every time, so I don't know if it's really gambling. Okay, so now we've triggered both triggers here. Let's just see how long this takes before the game goes, you can't actually get out of this. I don't know if the game actually has a safety trigger for this. I might just be unable to move any further in this game with Solo Joker. Yeah, fucking steal my SP. Bitch. Yo, let's gamble. Let's go gambling. Let's drink a week old coffee. Sip. Tasty.
Very well. Well.
Damn, you have a nice voice. That is highly appreciated.
Have you made your decision?
I don't know. I think I've made a decision, but I don't believe it's gonna matter in any particular way because there's glass there. Crazy. Oh, we lose. That's insane. There goes money. I only have like 3 million. 6,000 yen. Shh. Oh shit, that's one affinity thing. Oh well. Scott, I suppose.
Very well. Time to make well.
I don't even know what we're betting. Oh, HP.
Have you made your
Son of a bitch. We lost again. Damn.
May the best player win.
Ban HP again. Sure. We'll go for it.
Very well. Well.
Is there actually a safety trigger? Or am I just stuck here?
Have you made your
I legit don't know.
May the best player win.
Another round of roulette.
Very well. Time to make your bet. Well?
Well. Totally rigged, I know, right?
May the best player win.
Go! Power up!
Is there legit no way out of this? Is this just it?
Well?
I just want to quickly look this up. I'm very curious. Is there
Have you made your
actually...
decision?
Yes, give me the results.
May the best player win.
Still got nothing.
Very well. Time to make your bet. Well?
Let's go riskier one. Fuck it. We'll see how we go.
Have you made your decision?
Yeah.
Then let's see the results.
Give me the results.
May the best player win.
May the best player win.
Very well.
Well.
Time to make your bet. Well,
Apparently something will trigger after 10 turns. That's what I can gather. Something should trigger after 10 turns. So we're just going to sit here spinning the wheels until we hit that number.
goodness me, you
Oh,
just
I think we're
keep
probably
losing.
hitting
It seems luck isn't with you.
Shut up! You're probably cheating. How else would we keep losing like this?
Why would I cheat?
There's no way you're not, you liar! It's totally obvious! You're only up against me and Joker, you know? You're supposed to be an adult. You should be ashamed.
There's unique lives to that.
Are you so weak that you have to cheat to win? Can you call yourself a palace ruler? You're just a wimp! You should totally be ashamed!
You only dare talk like that because you can't beat me.
Shut it! To begin with,
You're the one who needs to shut up.
Did Futaba just smack talk her into phase 2?
what the? Cheating? Unfair! Silence! This is my world!
This is my world!
I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me! If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed! So this is your true nature? We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Bow, 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 wow, wow, dow, woo, 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 woo. Oh, flip, I forget how this roulette stuff works. I think...
Way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
Fuck.
My hate this! Look out!
Cool, thanks Futaba, much appreciate you.
She's going to attack with fire. Watch out!
Persona!
That was Could have been pretty bad. But okay. Oh, you block it. That's interesting. But you now resist that. That's drinking coffee. I can't see if she's got strength for resist to that because Joker's like, oh, you fumbled it. She's about to swap things. I'm just gonna guard. Fortunately, this Krzair has no weaknesses, so it should be cool. That's annoying.
Think she's got something new up her sleeve.
I mean, I can go back to the other one now. It's fine. I'm assuming you'd be immune to light now. Holy strike! Bop. Yep, she blocks it. Oh no, she reflects it. Interesting. Very interesting. I tried to do not much. Roulette time. Okay. What's next? If it isn't obvious, she's vulnerable to the opposite attacks. Oh, that makes a bit of sense. Oh, fuck, fire again. That's not particularly great. Good thing I guarded.
She's going to attack with fire. Watch out!
Would it be ice I'd want to run to?
Black Frost! Ravage now!
No, not ice.
Go! Power up! The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
What about it?
What was that? You missed?
Fuck's sake, Stroker, you're not meant to miss. You're meant to hit. Yep, cool. So, wow. With the lightning. Go in.
How about this?
Opposite element. Roulette time.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Oh, so she isn't weak to ice, she just doesn't resist it. Interesting. Next is lightning, okay.
My justice has. I think she's about to strike us with electricity.
She damn well is. That's fine. So I'm only here cheering. I mean, that's fair enough. Take this as a moment to actually get some heals from her. It seems like a smart choice. And drink some coffee. Appreciate it. We'll drink some more coffee. Sip, sip, sip. Oh wow, we're back at full health. Thank you, much appreciated.
Let's go.
Health.
It's time. Finish them.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting battle. It's not being particularly difficult, I don't believe. Where are we going this time? Fight again?
My justice has revealed to me. I have been.
Think she's got something new up her sleeve. Stay alert.
Go weak to light, and that'd be a terrible idea. You're strong against light. You're strong against bow.
Black Rider. You're mine. Come. Go down. Persona.
We take one more hit. Oh, we can take many more hits.
Go down.
Only victory matters. No matter what.
What kind of logic is that? It's about time you came to your senses.
How about
Pretty that time.
It's time.
I think I need to take this opportunity to heal. Let's go to this. We got no weaknesses, so we can hang on here. And go back to full. Where are we going this time? Okay.
I'm right. I'm always right. That's why I have to be the victor. Winning is all that matters. Hurry and die.
Support's on the way.
Holy shit.
Come.
That is... Interesting problem. Let's go to one of the high defense. Ah, it's always good. Eat shit and die. And we got the counter strike. Ah. Ba-da-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
So I've lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
Sorry. We'll go grab the treasure.
Bum, bum. Knew it was only a matter of time until it triggered into the third phase. Because the third phase, it changes how her vulnerabilities and stuff work, from my understanding. Because in effect, she's doing any damage. I don't know didn't know the order. I kind of lucked into the first thing being a physical attack, which got immediately deflected into her face, nuking her health, and then a gun attack that I successfully landed the counter strike trigger for, which is a 15% chance. So that just worked out really, really well.
She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well.
Are you sure, Ketchy?
Was a great experience for me.
Sure, Ketchy. We'll go with that. We'll go with what you're saying. Makes sense.
To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Really, Akechi?
Yes. And you all shall end this Phantom Thieves business.
If
was
that's
part
what
of
you
the
want.
promise, after all. Don't
If that's
forget.
what you believe.
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you alright?
I am. Let's go.
Huh?
Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No, that's too dangerous.
Joker?
Are you planning
Joker?
on distracting them by yourself?
I've been doing all this by myself for most of this, so we can do it.
Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer. I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
Jeez, that's a bit
Still
upset.
haven't
A
fulfilled our
lot.
deal, remember?
Even more coming.
This truly is a painfully reluctant party.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
Now we finally get back to the start of the game. It only took like many hours.
There's someone here.
Hey, up there!
Up there!
Moving immediately.
Up there! Up there!
Now get running! This is our only... Stay calm. We'll retrieve... Don't worry about us. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was immense. Nice work as always, Joker. Just run! Okay, the enemy's focused. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No.
Stop right there!
Take him down, Joker!
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Me once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before.
Comparing power. No threat. Get him, Joker.
Oh, you lived. That's dangerous. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No. Very dangerous. Of course you use fire, you slimy bitch.
Recall everything. Remember the bond. bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point,
then we shall surely meet again.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good. More.
The lad. Oh, that's right, Victory Cry. I don't need to worry about healing because Victory Cry says, no, you're back at full health and full SP, don't worry about it. Wait a sec.
Come on.
Oh, this is not the one you grab a look on. I am just stupid. This way.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What? All right. Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you. Even you can't take on this many. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too.
Really?
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
Wait, he's doing the dance music because I've got that costume on? That's weird as hell. That's so weird. I did not know that's a thing. That's so weird. Why'd they do that for this scene? It's using the battle music that comes up because of my costume instead of just having a default music for the cutscene. That's so weird.
Let's do this, senpai.
I guess because the music cuts in for here.
It's been a while since we last fought side by side, but this time it's my turn to come to your aid, senpai.
Sona. Come. Pilot win.
I don't need your help. Oh, I'm not allowed to kill those two. The game won't let me kill those two. That's funny as hell. It's like, no, you can't do that. That's cheating. You can't be that powerful.
I think that's the last of them.
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere.
She's got hops. Jeez, what a jump.
Promise we made, okay?
I'm back, was picking breakfast. You missed epic cutscene, but that's okay.
Alright, let's do it.
There's more epic cutscenes, because we're at the peak for now. Dun, 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 dun.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there! There's nowhere to run!
Unnecessary.
See ya.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Get over there!
Stop struggling. Suspect secure.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You
were
were
sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
That's the save there. Cool. 47 minutes, 47 hours in. That's not bad, not bad.
Guess the drug was too strong.
Wake him up.
No dozing off.
No dozing off. You don't get to sleep.
You still don't get it, do you?
I saw day 18, thought you were stuck on the opening for 18 days.
Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as
video evidence?
So you're not that
dumb.
Which is good, because we get to take as much time as we need. Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. I see. I need your hand to sign this, but I don't care if you end up losing
a leg.
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Excuse me, but this
This
area is
area's off.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutor's office?
What
business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor sign Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies, and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Eagle just laughing in the back there, don't worry about him.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence. I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty. Unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you in this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president
love how
of
she
Shujin
leaves her sister for last.
Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
Nope, never heard of them.
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside.
Do I
your
group, get
Did
the
you not?
the
Can
bad
you tell me
ending
about
here
them?
to say that yep, challenge complete, don't need to go any further. There was no such people.
I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person, Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
Not Akechi.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me. Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice.
Yes.
Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them? Don't be ridiculous. You're the one who's made wrong choices.
We can both slam desks here.
Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of? Saving others? What an awfully simple response. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story. After all this, you're still... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
Won't be deceived. I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
Realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey, can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer. Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
Remember.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye. Planned? Why are you saying such odd things? Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Sold out. I need to do something.
Suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader. The smartphone, duh. We've been talking about it this whole time. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out? Yes, very well. Go on. If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
What does steel table ever do to you?
I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone. That's right. I'm sure Makoto and the others told you about it. We need to show it to the true culprit. You know, the traitor.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone? The traitor?
We could
could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about
How about that?
Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous
This criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdown shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? Not a teammate? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you? What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
Yep. Boom. This still will annoy me to this day. The fact that her rank jumps 3 ranks here. Goes from 7 to 10. You can't have just made it go to 8 here. Made it go up to 9 when after the next section of story rolls through. And then maybe to 10 before when we do the change of heart at the next palace. Like, I don't know. It just feels like the positioning of the last sections of ranks here could have been so much better instead of like, here's 3 ranks at once.
What good will this do, though?
Hello, Ketchy. How you doing? A betchy.
Ketchy-kun?
A bitchy.
Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get
I like how we never call a Ketchy by his first name. It's always we never call him by Goro. It's always a Ketchy.
The same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
It's like even the game doesn't respect him. They use his last name when pointing at him, but they use everyone else's first names when we know it.
Here, yes. Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot.
Except it was a lie.
Son.
It was the truth all
along. You must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
Hey, look, it's the crazy face.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
I owe you for all of this. Thanks.
Thanks.
That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan. And now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile. Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
And he's dead. Game over. Challenge done. We win these. I kid. Or do I? Roll the credits. Glass broke and showed you his house. That's crazy.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No, it can't be. Even me.
God, those images are still wild.
God damn it. Shit.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice, Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment.
How about that?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save
him? Bum 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun.
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
This guy's been living a hellish life from this point forward. Really wonder what happens to him.
And now we return
to our continued report.
This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young man who's...
Can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idle thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to think that the one behind all this is just a minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field?
I don't know, are we?
Love to see you run again.
No, he's not.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal.
Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
Oh, hey, still this prick.
Can rest in peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything.
That's right, he's still around for
Only a handful
now.
of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It would be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me.
We got him. Dun, 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 dun.
It would seem as though you have been killed.
Oh, really?
But why were you killed?
I don't
Why
know.
did you have to die? Do you remember?
Remember?
It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me. Probably. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. Yeah, that was my plan too. Okay, let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough. I agree.
I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone.
So it's impossible. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect. Don't worry, I'll tell you the details later.
That's interesting. Wonder if it'll be okay.
This is gonna be fun. I can't
wait.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember.
Do I
this
now?
This game is not over yet.
It's not?
There are still things that must be done.
What? That's crazy. Huh. Wow, it was like 40-ish minutes there. So he has to be guilty. Anyhow.
Hey, are you all right? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Are you listening? You weren't paying attention? Well, I guess I can see how you'd be lost in thought right now. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation.
Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely
I still
different level than
love
just that.
how the twist
Not
to this
only was he
isn't that
trying to frame
Akechi
us,
betrays
but
us.
he was the true
It's the
culprit
actual
behind the
fact that
mental
we all
shutdowns.
knew that
His
he was
offer
going to
assist
betray
was
us.
simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to
Because
feel
like
a chill
otherwise
down
it
my
just
spine.
seems like a
Furthermore, he
very
wishes to bring a
basic
police
plot
squad from
twist that
reality into the
you may or
palace.
may not be able to predict
Eight of us
depending
can enter at
on
once.
what
It's
you've
not inconceivable
seen.
to think a larger group is possible.
But a
He
twist
may
within a
even be
twist.
able
Now
to
that's
bring in
something else.
vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him.
And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere.
The
The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity.
Really?
He realizes that's no longer...
Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested, and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace. The palace.
Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding...
Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really?
You gotta be kidding me!
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace.
Yes. We could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
He's like, wait, hold on, give me a moment.
How've you been?
I mean, I died.
You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was...
Anyway, this is just repetitive what we've already know. And I've also seen the story before. I don't care to listen to the repetition of what we just learned the second time. It's a cool way to explain it all, but I don't... This section's already stupendously long.
I pretended.
Actually, one thing to point out
My heart was
is that
pounding while I was doing it, though.
it's never really properly explained how Akechi is actually able to hear Morgana, because from our understanding is that they explain here that if you've been in the metaverse, then you hear Morgana's voice in the metaverse, you can understand that, oh, Morgana can speak. I can hear him in the normal world now. But then when has Akechi ever been near Morgana to have this knowledge, to know that Morgana speaks? It's established in Strikers that you don't need to have a persona to be able to tell that Morgana speaks, because when that guy went into the metaverse with them, he never gets his persona until way later, and he's able to understand Morgana the moment he goes to the metaverse. So, but Sei doesn't understand Morgana at all for some reason. He could have been watching from the shadows during the Madarame fight, quite possibly, but that's after the pancake thing, I believe. I think. Because I believe, if I remember correctly, the TV station stuff happened before we finish Madarame, because it's when it's just me, Ryuji, and Ahn. Because, like, yeah, he's probably been watching previous fights over the while now, but it's just like, how come, based on how things establish and how we don't really get a clear explanation of when Akechi actually hears Morgana in the metaverse prior to meeting Morgana IRL, Madarame is before the pancakes. I don't know. I mean, it could just be as simple as that, because Morgana is, well, how Morgana was made and was stuck in Kamoshida's palace for God knows how long. It is highly likely that Akechi has been in Kamoshida's palace. I'm pretty sure all of the palaces that we've been into. So there's a possible point there where he came across Morgana in the prison cell to some degree. It's like something that I just feel like doesn't get properly explained in the right way. Anyway, listening through the story again.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace.
Can you elaborate on that?
We're sorry for...
What can do?
First.
Anyway. Oh, that's right, drawings.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and him getting captured by...
I'm honestly curious on when Akechi actually knows that these guys are the Phantom Thieves.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been...
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. By having you head back to the interrogation room.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Don't remember. Drugs.
Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Yep.
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Mijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence, and even drugs, is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
Don't. You shouldn't have to remember such things.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated.
Anyway.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
It's me, Akechi. I'm here to fucking do some stupid shit.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
Really?
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominee candidates.
Elections, huh?
Why don't we...
Well, the Phantom...
If you figured...
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who?
I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility.
Wheeling.
First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected.
Well, that's
the mental
crazy.
shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge!
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that Diet Building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th.
Boom,
That
boom,
means we
boom.
need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright?
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal. We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured
Jesus,
and appearing to be
Ryuji.
killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally made it this far.
Don't care. It's just repeats of the stuff we already know.
Well, how do I put...
Well then.
I should write something.
Even though this is a short stream, I'm going to call it there purely because that is a huge chunk of the story done now. The next chunk leads into the next palace and everything to do with that, so I think that's better to separate it here, even though it leaves this one to be a bit small. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you're ever on YouTube, maybe leave a like down below. That'd be really awesome. Maybe subscribe. That'd be highly appreciated. If you're ever on Twitch, maybe leave a follow. Maybe do some other things. I don't know. This Saturday, we'll be kicking into Judgment, I believe. Maybe. I believe we'll be kicking into Judgment to continue to do Judgment and Lost Judgment before we go into Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. So that'll be the weekend. Next Monday, we'll kick back into the challenge. And next Wednesday is my birthday. So stay tuned for something on that. Probably more of this. I don't know. But until then, I should do that. Bye-bye!